Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Chris Watches the World. Today I wanted to do a video on should guys get married in the year 2025. Now let me start off by saying that I've been married now for 15 years. This year is my 15th year, and I've been together with my wife since 20 years now. And for the most part, it's been good. Like I say, with anything, you have your ups and downs. But, overall, I would say, marriage has been good to me anyway. So let's knock on some wood and, what I'm saying, we're gonna go from there. But, okay, should guys get married in 2025? My answer is no. Let me give you a couple of reasons why. So I have a son, and let's look at it this way. So let's say my he's 19, and he's trying to figure himself out, and he's figuring out, do I want to go to college? Do I want to do a trade? I think he wants to go to college to get a specialization in a trade, which isn't bad. So, let's just say I watch my son, work himself up. He's a hard worker, and he wants things for his future and his future family. And let's say down the road, a couple of years from now, he falls in love, or find somebody that he wants to marry and have kids with. And for the most part, it's good. They start out, honeymoon phase. They go through life. But let's say, 5 years into their marriage or whatever, and the girl decides that she no longer wants to be with my son. And now my son's, let's say, 30, 35, and he's really did very well for himself. Now, with that being said, now my son has to probably fork over half everything that he's worked for. If that, what I'm saying, I said they had kids, so now they have kids that she'll probably get custody of. If they have a house, she'll probably get. And for the most part, he'll be like a part-time dad. He'll end up seeing his kids every other weekend. And essentially, he has to start over depending on what he does. Now, if he's, done pretty well for himself, but splitting half is half. Let's just say he works himself up to $500,000, and like I say, he has to fork over $250K. He's not down bad, but then, like I say, he loses his house, and now he hasn't, he has to split custody for his kids. And I wouldn't want that for my son. I wouldn't want him to, especially if she filed for divorce. Like, he came home one day and she was like, she just wasn't happy with it. They're financially stable. They have 2-3 beautiful kids, however many kids that they may have. And, saying that he's on the up and up and not doing anything egregious out there, she just wants a divorce. And now she just gets to go file paperwork and, essentially disturb everything that he had going on. I wouldn't want that for my son. I wouldn't want that for the next man. I want that for myself. Like I said, I'm working on myself now, but let's say I was to get a divorce now. Like I said, we've been together 15, like 20 years, literally, like 2 decades of my life. I'll be 39 this year, so I've known her like half my life. And for her to come to me and say, I want a divorce now, it'll be devastating to anybody, because now you have to start over. Like, nobody wants to start over after, dedicating themselves to somebody else, or, building a family. And I can't even imagine a lot of those guys. Imagine being married, 30, 35 years, and your wife comes to you at the age of 50, 55, talking about, I want a divorce. What? No, I'm gonna have to go ahead and expedite that life. Well, this is what we ain't doing. But so let me get back to what I was saying. So I made that analogy with my son to say that, but for men, honestly, it's just not worth it. In 2025, I would not recommend, guys to get married. If y'all want to just be together, be together. I wouldn't even do that common law stuff. Like, you stay at your place, I stay at my place. It just ain't worth, you losing half of everything that you built. Because one thing I'm starting to realize is when I watch a lot of financial stuff, and women like to spend money. Even my own, my wife and my daughter spend like 2 or 3 times more than I ever would. Like I said, I don't, especially my daughter. She's 17 and she just likes to buy stuff. I'm trying to work on her with about that now, to not be so materialistic. But they just buy stuff. No, like there's no rhyme or reason to why they just want stuff. Like I just don't understand it. Now I'm getting off topic now. Now I'm starting to rant, but I definitely would not recommend marriage for you guys out there. If there's some kind of agreement or, you know what I'm saying, alternative that you guys can do, then do that. Just don't get married, fellas. Don't get married. And I'm not even gonna get on the whole, you know, stepdad thing. That's a video for another day. But this video, we're talking strictly should you get married in the year 2025. And I think marriage is gonna eventually, you know what I'm saying, start getting away. Of course, a lot of people do get married for religious reasons. If you're a Christian or, you know, some Christian-based faith, you do want to get married, and there should be a way to protect yourself, you know, even in those circumstances. But a lot of times people are getting around these prenups and stuff by saying we're under duress and, you know, just things like that. Like, I just, so I wouldn't recommend, again, I just wouldn't recommend it at all. Like, you know, they used to call it shacking up, you know, again, I wouldn't shack up, because you shack up for 5 years, what is it, common law marriage. So there's that, you know what I'm saying, and she still can take half, especially with women filing 80% of divorces. So, fellas, just protect yourself. Just don't do it. Don't get married. That's my message to you guys. If you come across this video, let me know what you guys think. If you've been married for a while, if you're thinking about being married, just let me know your stories down in the comment. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you guys for watching. And catch y'all in the next one. Peace.